Hey, Melissa Galt here with today's episode of Success Strategies. And today I'm talking to you about how to fail fast in business and life so you don't have to. Now, I've got to tell you where I got this lesson. And I've known about this for a long time, but this really reinforced it. I just got off the phone a little while ago with somebody I've never spoken with before, but someone who wants to meet me. Yes, I'm online dating. And in the first 3 minutes, this gentleman, and I use that term loosely, shared with me stories of his 5 and 6-year-old sons who spent this weekend taking naked pictures of each other's butt, and their mom wasn't happy about it. And then when I kind of asked about, gee, how long have you been divorced? And he said, oh, we were never married. We just had one thing in common. Well, I could tell him instantly that we had no things in common. And then he spent the next 10 to 15 minutes dishing about his career path and the work he'd done and how burnt out he'd become and what a challenge it all was and how they'd given him a time off, a sabbatical of sorts, but now they wanted him to come back and he didn't know if he should, and blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. You know, the challenge was he was tuned into WIIFM. It's our own each favorite channel. What's in it for me? He was caught up in his story. And what I've learned over the years is that is the surest way to repel everyone, business and personally. Instead of being interesting or fascinating, become interested and fascinated in the other person. Be genuinely curious and find out who they are, what they're about, what their priorities are, what your points of connection are. When you take that time, people will open up to you in ways you never imagined. It works beautifully from a prospect and client perspective as well as in your personal life. Tune into WIIFT. What's in it for them? When you can change your channel to WIIFT, you're going to find your relationships will grow deeper, will grow faster, and will, in business, be more profitable. So I encourage you to try it. Take a lesson from the experience I just had. Oh, and by the way, I finally escaped the phone call with an excuse of, I've got some things I've got on deadline by 4 o'clock today. I'll give you a call back later. Not. Now, lest you think, gee, Melissa, you should have just been honest with him and told him you weren't interested. I really didn't want to get into the details of why I wasn't interested with him. You see, I'm not his coach. And quite honestly, I'd be surprised that anyone would be interested as long as he's exclusively tuned into WIIFM, his very own channel. So remember, tune out of your own channel and tune into the other person's. Reach out, connect, be fascinated, be interested, and you'll find that they'll reciprocate. Your relationships will grow faster, deeper, and in business, more profitably. Until next episode.